color you weren't.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one.
I'm streaming on YouTube.
Welcome everyone to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Coming for you, Kev. Whoever loses doesn't make the playoffs.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback.
Yeah, we are both undefeated in the conference.
He'll start this drive going to the air. Going to try to get it himself. They finally make the stop, but he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Cyclones are in the hurry-up. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You're the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 20.
Who do you guys like to win the college playoff?
I like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your
Are you guys actually think Indiana's gonna win?
We are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough for the first.
I want them to win. I don't think they'll win.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this
They'll
game.
choke a game.
First down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Iowa State.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And the extra point was good. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, I give them a lot of credit. for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Got the first down, looking for more. Good execution. They moved the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. The short hands. It's Darisaw. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big 3rd down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab past the marker. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
You gonna take the points, Gov?
He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. One more try on 4th and goal.
Oh!
He noses his way into the end zone.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Tempo and overdrive.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason.
He lost one down the sideline. And this one's going to be knocked away. It's incomplete, and the defense probably saved itself there. That was a free play for the offense. The defense jumped. They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Handoff from the gun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Oh, he got loose. Open space at the 25. He now
Late
has
hit.
79 yards rushing so far in this one, and he's closing in on 1,200 for the season. The Cyclones come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He leaves it with his back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Trying play action. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cyclones! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Looks like he's going to try to return it.
What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Get him, get him, get him, get him.
Dynamic return, explosive, and got loose on this kick coverage.
That was insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys around him.
This, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with a run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Now, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, put the offense in a worse situation.
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Power stroke. Did everything he
Thought you were gonna do it again.
but he was just able to get back to where he started. And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and touchdown, West Virginia. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive
4 plays, 5 yards. Touchdown. That's crazy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Touch pass on the run. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
And the Cyclones in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Complete to the left. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, and that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after 1 period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. To the 10. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. The Cyclones will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This defense might be reeling after those last 2, and now facing 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. Big guy smells it. Fighting for the end zone.
What?
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back.
We need to get Coach Knobloch mic'd up so he can tell us what it is he thinks they saw.
The turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right.
I get the correct call.
Overturned. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quarterback sneak trying to power his way ahead for a few. The sneak scores it.
And And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive.
He's doing the worm.
You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They took it 71 yards down.
Let's go. Successful challenge in the hockey game, too.
The kickoff and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
What a freaking challenge there, bud.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive.
Yeah, it's true you're running back. Is this your star?
Well, he did everything he could to try to
Your new Bo Blackie?
But at the end, it's still a negative play. Tackle for loss.
One defender, then the next one. The blitzing guy got a shot at him. Everybody had a shot. It took a while to get him down.
Yeah, great effort by that defense. Not quitting on the play.
Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. Lost a throw on first down. Makes the grab. Bust through behind his pad. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
And the Cyclones headed quickly to the line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Quickly complete. At the 35, he's loose. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Liberty is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sparky isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Western Kentucky. Two fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be...
There he goes. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Let's talk for a second about Iowa State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top is.
Touchdown, Cyclones! And they take it in for 6 more points. Ready to try the point after.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. They'd hope to get the ball bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Rolling right and going deep. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll try the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He's got it on the right. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Looking to buy time. He's going to take off. Hard running there. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Looking to throw on 1st down. On the move, he fires.
Oh.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. 1st down and more. Turning it on. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man.
He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put them down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off play action. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Touchdown, Iowa State. Fitted in the window for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
Bruh.
Got the first down and still on his feet. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Mountaineer. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute and score, and that's going to help their confidence.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Goes to the option. Powers through the defender. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Cyclones will hustle to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in. It's Hines. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Third down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. They'll try to get it through the air. He'll pull it down. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buying some time. Trying to make magic with his feet. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He'll pull it down and run. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Maybe being on the right hash will help him swing that big leg for this 54-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little.
Practicing them.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick.
45-28.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look at the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone...
Breaks into the open. Oh, the ball's out after that big play. Defense has it. They're on the move. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the... hurry.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's going to run it. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Got his man quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Leaves it with the back. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
The Cyclones want to crank the tempo. Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Cyclones can really attack on this second and short. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Offense lining up quickly.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down. And what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And they save the touchdown, getting him out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
And because of the success this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, it's not open. Take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us.
No, he's grabbing his knee.
Just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward. Let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. First down.
They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, Cyclones! And the pummeling has started. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he added the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Pass is incomplete, but I think the defense was offsides, and this will probably be a 1st down. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Darasol. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down. He'll take the deep shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Well, at this point of the game, in the 2nd half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are in the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And into the end zone. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Man, it's so nice.
Should I challenge that?
Doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball.
Touchdown, Iowa State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. He's up to 73 yards rushing in this one and closing in on 1,800 yards for the season. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Back to pass on 2nd down.
Who is going off sides on my team? Same fucking guy.
Defense was in the neutral zone.
Larry Childs. What the fuck?
Now it's 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. On 4th down, looking to pass. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
From the gun. Forced out of the pocket. He'll try to do it. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
You know, QBs want to make those.
I'm going to turn on clock burn.
Big stacks, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a
Don't kick it. We need our stats. You can't get one more.
Pleased with the results of that last play.
Burning the clock. No, I'm not at all.
Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty.
Yeah.
Hand off to the single back. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown
Onside again.
What a great back. And 4 touchdowns.
Giving you time to see I'm onsiding it.
Follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So
You saw it. You were on onside formation.
going right to work up top. With the catch, it's Lynn. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Mountaineers want to pick up.
If I want to be an asshole, I just would have done it the last second.
For the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting, and they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched, but here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see
Like
guys
that.
still trying to fight.
And now I'm going to return it for a touchdown.
Next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off.
Oh, why'd you die for it?
Waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Iowa State sending the offense back out. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out.
Look, you're hurting my running back.
And it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Shakes off the defender. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Leaves it with the running back. Running into the open space. There he goes.
Don't hurt my running back.
The good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Cyclones will have it 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And they can't make the connection.
I'll tell you, when this guy's in a rhythm, he never misses. And you've seen that in this game. Very, very accurate up to this point. That time, though, a little bit out of rhythm, and I think that's why he missed that goal.
This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. The play action fake. Starts to scramble to the left. Tight end finds a soft spot. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That's caught. It's their assault. Still, and runs through another one. There he goes. The 20. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
First down, West Virginia.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No special teams unit headed to the field again. They'll go for it for a 7th time. Rushes on him. Makes the catch.
Triple coverage.
Still on his feet. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000. I like that they continue to fight.
Cool as
Quit fucking diving for the ball.
Team makes a sure catch.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on them.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Cyclones want to move quickly. Second down, he'll throw it. Right on the money. Made a defender miss. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Fuck.
You haven't seen that happen too often tonight. Taking a loss on a run. This guy's been special. He's been finding ways to get into the 2nd level of this defense. And because of his talent and ability, that's a big reason why they've got the lead right now. You know that's not going to deter them that last play. They're going to keep handing him the football.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as
Game.
victory formation comes.
What's even more sick is the fact if you go to buy that box anywhere else, it's going to be $200 more expensive. That's what makes that even more sick. So GG's to everybody.
Do recruiting real quick. Give me a second.
Please do not start.
I'm all good.
Alright, here we go. Guys, we are going... Yes, Brian, how did you know, Brian? Brian, how did you know? Oh, you're smart, Brian. You are a smart man. Go get him, guys. That's 24 president up there. Go get him. Go get him. What is an overrated passing brand for you? Why do you think it's overrated?
How the fuck did John pass me? What the fuck? Oh, undefeated.